Hello, folks. Welcome to the TLC in Spruce Grove, Alberta, here for a matchup tonight. Your U16AA PAC Energy Crane Saints are going to be taking on the KC Spurs out of Edmonton. PAC currently sitting in fourth place in the Metro Division, tight top four. Record of 10 wins, 4 losses, 3 ties. KC right behind them. Fifth place, 9 wins, 6 losses, and 2 ties. Should be a good matchup here tonight at the TLC. Last matchup went to PAC on October 13th with a victory 5-2, score of 5-2. Looking forward to a great game this evening. Goaltender for your PAC Saints is going to be number 31, Joe Shirley, starting in net. And we will be back for puck drop after warm-up. Helping out the U16AA Saints here today on defense is affiliate player Eric Bennett, number 6. And we'll tell you a little bit more about meet our player here. Tonight is number 18, forward Gavin Wigglesworth. More about Gavin here in the intermissions. a little bit about these teams here. Obviously, stats are debatably professional depending upon the rank that we are in. But looking at the stats here, KC Spurs 22.73% power play, PAC Energy Crane Saints stroll humming along at 30.49%. On the penalty kill, 86% for the KC Spurs and 90.67 for the Energy Crane Saints. So advantage on special teams there goes to the Energy Crane Saints. Last game for KC was a 6-3 loss to CAC United Cycle. And PAC is coming off a 9-4 dominating win against the Fort McMurray Oil Barons. Starting in net for the KC Spurs is going to be number 1, Ryan Redhead. We'll be dropping the puck here after the national anthem, starting in about 5 minutes. So on your PAC Saints blue line, ahead of Shirley is number 27 Wilkes, number 8 Beaudry. Forward is number 13 Skolicki, 22 Richter, and 4 McLeod. Number 13 Skolicki. The officials will shake hands with the coaches. Helmets back on after our national anthem, and we will be starting at first period puck drop here shortly. So far, so good on that Wi-Fi feed here tonight. We hope to have that for 3 full periods. McLeod going to be taking the first draw here for your PAC Saints. KC takes that first faceoff. They're going to bring it back over the red line. Trying to put it deep in PAC territory. Can't get by Beaudry. And Skolicki's going to go hard to the net. He breaks by, drives wide. Great save by the KC goaltender. Wilkes keeps it in. He's going to put it back in behind the net where Richter's going to forecheck with Skolicki helping out. Can't control that puck. Casey's going to chip it out. It's going to be a 2-on-1 back into PAC territory. Pass out in front. Great back check by Beaudry to break up that play. McLeod and Beaudry going to be battling in that far corner. Just going to move back over to the other side here. And we're going to have a stoppage of play. It looks like we're going to have a delayed penalty. First penalty of the game going to go to number 4, McLeod. 2 minutes for holding. We're going to be on a competition chef penalty kill for what we hope is a full 2 minutes to start this game early up. Few chances on both sides so far. Nothing past the goaltenders. Face off to the left-hand side of Shirley. Controlled by PAC Saints in the corner. Our affiliate player, Bennett, is pressuring to the outside. Myshak helping out as well. Casey puts it out front. Can't get a handle on that puck. They get a quick shot on net. Stopped by Shirley. Nothing going by him on that play. And we're going to have another face-off here on the competition shed penalty kill. It's like we're going to have Everett coming out to take the draw. Also to the left-hand side of Shirley. No, they're going to change that. Their minds there. We're going to have it to the right-hand side of Shirley. Everett still in the draw here. Everett takes that draw to the corner, gets it himself, and he's going to put it all the way down into the KC zone. They're going to have to regroup. Looking for that breakout behind their own net. Defenseman's going to take it on his own. He's going to skate through up to the blue line, pressured by Everett and Hogman. Gets through both of them. Going to bring it down in the corner behind the PAC zone. Go for a skate all the way around, back up to the point. Pushing down to the wall, watched by Bennett. Hogman's up at the point. Casey passes it around the outside. They're going to make a move, go to the net. 2-3 shot. Shirley there. Puck cleared all the way down into KC territory. They're going to have to try at it again. We've got 1 minute remaining in the competition. Chev, penalty kill. Great work by your PAC Saints so far. Everett forechecking. KC pass errant back to Beaudry, and he's going to put it just right back into PAC territory for KC to regroup again. Behind the net, leaves it for his forward. Tries to put it up, errant pass again. Wilkes has got it. He makes a move in his own zone, puts the puck all the way back out to the blue line, and KC's going to try at it again with 28 seconds remaining in the penalty kill. Nothing happening here. Good pressure by Myshat. Kennedy gets it, tries to go by. DP does and gets it down into the corner. But KC's going to pick it up and they're going to try at it again. 15 seconds. One more. Time for one more rush. Long pass intercepted by Wilkes. He can't get it by into the zone, and KC's going to chip it out into PAC territory, and that's going to pretty much do it for the KC power play. And McLeod's out of the box. He's looking for a pass on the breakaway. He gets it. Can he do it? Good shot, saved by the KC goaltender. McLeod puts it back out front to McNaughton. McNaughton's interfered with, no call on the play. Goaltender covers up. We're going to have a face-off now in the KC zone. Flurry of activity there. A couple chances on both sides. Nothing by the goaltender. Shots are 3-2 for KC. McNaughton now going to take the draw to the left-hand side of Redhead. McNaughton wins it back to the point. Kennedy's got it. He tries to put it on net. It is chipped high. McNaughton tries to get it back up to Alexis. It's intercepted, and KC's going to take it down through neutral zone into PAC territory. They're driving by Bennett wide. Bennett, big body, puts him to the boards. KC moves it up. Top shot. Saw all the way by Shirley. He steers it off to the corner. Wigglesworth can't quite get control of that puck. 2 more shots on Shirley. He puts the pad down, and Alexis is going to clear the zone. He's got speed. He's driving wide through the neutral zone. Tries to go middle. Loses a handle on that puck. And KC's going to bring it out the other side where McNaughton is good on the forecheck. He keeps that puck down low on the KC wall. And they have to try out the other side. Can't get by Alexis this time. Wigglesworth is going to help out. He's just going to dump it down into KC territory. We're going to go for a change here, and KC's going to try and take advantage of that with a long pass, but they're entering the PAC zone early, and it's going to be an offside on that pass. Stoppage of play with 16:02 remaining in the first period. My tripod's giving me a little grief there. They're going to bring it back just outside of KC zone on that offside. Face-off going to be taken by McLeod. McLeod can't get a hold of that. KC pushes it through, but good job by Richter to forecheck. And now we're going to have a KC puck where McLeod chases it down. Skalicki's helping. They're going to bring that puck towards the front of the net. McLeod tries to dump it out front, squeaks by, and Beaudry's got it now at the point. Puts it to the wall to Richter. Richter tries to get a shot on that. It's blocked by the KC defender. They're going to try and make a pass, but can't get a handle on it. It's going to be all the way down the ice for icing. We're going to have a face-off back down in KC territory. Shots are 6-2. KC's definitely had a flurry of activity a few times with 2 or 3 shots all at once. PAC has definitely had some 5-alarm chances. 2 really great opportunities saved by the KC goaltender. McLeod now in the draw to the right-hand side of Redhead. McLeod wins it. Gets back to the point. Dump back into the corner. Skalicki puts the body on the KC player. Richter comes in to help out. Between him and McLeod, they keep it in. Skalicki gets it to Richter. Good sharp angle shot by Richter. Save again by the KC tender. Battle in the corner. KC's going to win this one, but can't get by McLeod on the second effort. Third time they do, and they're going to bring it through into PAC territory where Wilkes is going to get it over to Beaudry. Beaudry just overskates it, gets it back to Wilkes, and they're going to go back behind their own net looking for an option. Good couple tap passes there, but can't get a hold of that puck, and KC's now going to control that. They're skating through the neutral zone by Beaudry, but Beaudry forces him wide. Weak shot on Shirley. He saves that every time. We're going to have a face-off to the left-hand side of Shirley here. Myshak's going to take that draw. 7-3 are the shots. 14:32 remaining in the first period. Puck controlled by Casey. They're going to dump it in behind the net. Put it out front. Shot just wide. Shirley is there if that shot was on net. Kennedy trying to chip that puck up twice. Can't get it by the two KC defenders. Kennedy takes the body. This time his brother. Battle in the corner. KC comes out with it. They try and take a shot blocked by Bennett. Myshak and Everett also try to get it out. That middle of the zone is being clogged up by the KC defenders. Bennett puts it dangerously up to the point. Kennedy chips it out, and KC's just going to put it deep down into PAC territory where Bennett gets it over to Kennedy. Back to Bennett. Bennett's looking for options. He tries a long pass to Kennedy, just chips it up past the red line. KC's going to dump it all the way back into PAC territory again. They're hemming in the PAC Saints this shift. Just can't find an opening. Kennedy does get it, though. He puts it up just ahead of Everett, and they're going to call this an icing. So we're going to have a face-off all the way back down in PAC territory. 13:29 remaining in the first period. Score is still 0-0. KC has owned the possession time in the offensive zone so far this period. PAC will want to change that if we want to come out on the positive side of this game here. Face-off dropped unfairly. Saints had one extra guy that was just headed off to the bench. McLeod's going to take the draw to the right-hand side of Shirley on this one. KC wins that draw back to the point. They're going to put it back in behind the net. Wilkes is there, though. Just hops over a stick. Hogman's going to support him. Hogman takes a big hit. KC's now going to control that puck. They're going to bring it up to the point. Take a shot on net that's wide. Hogman tries to beat the player there. He does, but it's chipped high out of play. We're going to have another face-off back in PAC territory here. Saints are having trouble getting out of their own end. They're going to clean that up. Way more fun to play down in the offensive zone. I know from the amount of goals that they've scored this year, they know that. McLeod taking the draw now to the left-hand side of Shirley. Puck goes to the corner. Battle won by Casey. They put it out front. Kennedy's there just to chip it back into the corner. Wigglesworth puts it back up to the point. Nobody there. Casey takes a shot. Tipped on net. Shirley steers it wide. Kennedy puts it up to Wigglesworth. It bounces over a stick, but McLeod's there helping out as well. Can't get it out of the PAC zone, however. KC's going to try and still work that puck down low. They are able to get it there. Wilkes is going to help. Hogman's got it. He makes a pass up to Wigglesworth just ahead of him. KC's going to bring it down into their own zone. Kennedy puts it up to Wigglesworth. It's taken away, but still in the KC zone. Kennedy holds that puck in, dumps it deep. Nobody wants it right now. Wigglesworth turns it over. KC is going to finally get that, and they're going to come in. It's a one-on-one play. Good defensive block by Kennedy. Beaudry there to help out with the body in the corner. Kennedy right up the middle to McNaughton. McNaughton up to Alexis. He's got speed. He's going to go by. Puck just knocked off his stick as he goes to shoot. Casey's now going to bring it back up the wall, and they're going to chip it past Beaudry, but Beaudry's stick is strong, and he gets a hold of that puck, puts it into KC territory, and only option is an icing. So PAC Saints are now going to have control in the offensive zone with this face-off. 11:39 remaining. Only 3 shots so far for your PAC Saints. They've had some dangerous opportunities. Face-off to the left-hand side of Redhead. McNaughton's in the face-off circle. McNaughton able to control that. He's battling the KC player. Loses that battle, and KC's going to come out with 2, almost 3. Good back check here by Alexis trying to help out as well. KC takes a shot on that, Shirley with the save. Puck can't be controlled by Cruz, and it's going to be shot back in behind PAC net. They're going to try out on the other side. Alexis chips it just ahead of McNaughton, and Casey's going to regroup at the blue line. Casey beats 3 players, gets a good shot on net. Shirley steers it back out to the point with a toe save. Bennett tries to get it up the wall. Nobody there. Casey's going to bring it deep into PAC territory, put it back up to the point. Shot on net attempted to be tipped, and it goes wide. On the wall, Alexis is battling. Casey wins the battle, but McNaughton's there to help out. Turns it over at the blue line. Casey only has an option to dump that puck in, but misplayed in front of the net. Casey can't get that shot. McNaughton's going to carry it all the way up the ice. They're going to need a change here. They're on the shift, been stuck in their zone for quite some time. And 2 out of 3 forwards now have changed. Richter's going to bring it down into PAC territory. Richter goes around the net. Looks up top, but turns it over to the KC defender. Kennedy's knocked down, but he makes a good defensive play, and PAC's going to come out with it. McLeod can't control that puck, put almost onto the stick of a breaking KC forward, but good defensive play again there, stick by Kennedy. Richter gets it up. Skalicki, can he get there? He does! 2 shots on net for Skalicki. Just can't put it by Redhead, who's having a game here so far today. Of those 5 shots, 4 of them have been on breakaways or 5-alarm rebounds. Official's going to wave off that icing. KC's going to put some pressure on the PAC defenseman again. Wilkes bodying the player off the puck. McLeod gets it up to Richter. Richter's going to chip it by. Interfered with, no call on the play, and KC's going to get that puck, and they're going to bring it back down through the neutral zone. Picked off by Everett, and it looks like they are going to call a PAC penalty on that one. This is, again, our home ice officiating. I hate saying that every game, but 3 or 4 interference calls absolutely ignored, and we're going to be back on the competition shed penalty kill on a somewhat weak hooking call. Face-off now going to be back in to the left of Shirley. Kennedy is going to be in the face-off circle on this one. Kennedy ties up the draw. Hogman comes in to help out. Good play by Hogman. He's going to put it all the way down into KC territory, killing off some valuable penalty time. KC brings it up the side, out to center ice. Good play by Beaudry to intercept that. Tripped up. No call on that one either. And here comes KC on an opportunity. Good play by Bennett to get in the way of that rush. KC's now going to have to look for another shooting lane. Moving it around the outside. Trying to bring it to the middle. Bennett stick in the way. Can't get it there. The KC players bringing it up the wall. Trying to move to the inside. Shot on net. Shirley gets it. Cross-checked by the KC forward. No reason for him to be in there. That's a call easily could have been made there. Officials just decide they like watching all of that from the KC side. And we're going to have a face-off now again back in PAC territory with 1:14 remaining in the competition shed penalty kill. McLeod's going to be taking the draw to the left to Shirley. KC takes that draw, but Kennedy's going to get it. Icing attempt blocked by KC, and they're going to bring it just back inside their own blue line, looking for a passing play to make it through the neutral zone. They're going to get it over center ice, dump it into PAC zone. Kennedy's going to have to hurry to retrieve it. He takes 2 KC bodies. Richter chips it up to the point. KC's moving it around the outside. They're going to bring it up to the middle. Take a shot on net. Shirley saw it all the way. He makes the save, covers up, and there's going to be a face-off now in PAC territory with 45 seconds remaining in the penalty and 7:50 remaining in the first period. McNaughton on the face-off circle to the left of Shirley again. KC gets the puck, squeaks out to in front of the net. They choose to go back up to the point, looking for a backdoor pass, can't control it. 2-3 shots on Shirley. Net is off. They're going to blow the whistle down. Still 33 seconds remaining on this penalty kill. McNaughton on the right side of Shirley going to take this face off. McNaughton wins it to the corner. Wilkes battles, puck goes in front of the net, steered away by Kennedy. KC trying to move that puck around. It's mishandled. Wilkes can't get it quite by the defender, and they're going to bring it back up top again. 15 seconds remaining in the penalty kill. Interception by Wigglesworth. McNaughton's got it. He's going to dump it down into PAC zone. That should pretty much do it. I don't know if there's enough time for a quick rush. With 1 second left, that's it for the penalty to Everett. And Bennett's going to send it down the ice for an icing call, and we're going to have a face-off 200 feet down into PAC territory. Be an opportunity for your PAC Saints to settle it down here. Looking for some offense. Shots are 13-7. Uncharted territory for your PAC Saints. It's usually shots the other way for your PAC Saints. To the left is Shirley. Myshak's going to take the draw. Face-off won by KC. Back to the point, dumped in behind the net where they've got a guy sneaking in. Puck goes by all the way down. Everett's going to race. Everett's got speed. He can get there. He does. Takes a hit. Myshak there to help him out. Battling in the corner. Myshak pulls it out. KC tries to get it. They can't. Myshak takes a shot on net just wide. Bennett pinches in, puts it down into the corner behind the net. Kennedy's floor checking. He takes the body. Myshak gets it. Tries to shoot it out front to Everett, but just onto the stick of a KC defender. They're going to bring it back down into PAC territory. Can't get by Bennett. Just goes to the corner. Beaudry's coming around. He chips it up the boards. And there's going to be a whistle. Delayed penalty for slashing this time. Looks like it is going to go against the KC Spurs. We're going to have an Energy Crane power play coming up here. Good opportunity for your PAC Saints to flex some of that 30% plus power play they're running this year. In the face-off circle is going to be Alexis on this one. To the left-hand side, to the right-hand side, sorry, of Redhead, the KC goaltender. So it is going to be McNaughton then on the face-off for this one. They switch sometimes on the power play. McNaughton able to handle that puck. It's back to the point to Beaudry. He chips it in to McNaughton. In the corner to Cruz. Cruz looking for that puck. Controls it in the corner. Pass up top to Beaudry. Quick over to McNaughton. McNaughton back up top to Beaudry. Beaudry to the corner to Alexis. Intercepted by the KC defenders. They're going to put it all the way down the ice into PAC territory. We're going to have to regroup. Beaudry's under pressure. He eludes that check, and he's going to bring it up to Cruz at center ice. Cruz brings it over the blue line. He's going to bring it down into Spurs territory. Loses that puck behind the net, and KC's going to take it, try and dump it out, but Alexis is there to get it. McLeod up to McNaughton. McNaughton tries for the chip pass to Cruz just ahead of him. Cruz now controlling that puck in the corner. Up top to Beaudry. Over the other side to McNaughton. Over to Alexis. Can't control that play. He's going to try at it again. Alexis to Beaudry. Beaudry walks the line up middle. Tries to put a soft pass for a chip or a tip or a rebound. Doesn't get through. It's going to be down into PAC territory again. Pass by Beaudry into the skates of McNaughton. He can't control it. Cruz is there back in to help him out. Cruz battling behind the net against two defenders. He does come out with it, but good effort by the KC Spurs penalty killers. They strip Cruz of that puck. Goes all the way down to Shirley. Shirley puts it up to center ice. Myshak now has the puck. He's going to go wide. Tries to get it out to Everett. It is intercepted all the way into PAC territory. We've got 11 seconds now remaining on the power play. No real strong opportunities there for the PAC Saints. Moved the puck more around the outside on that power play, and that's it for the Energy Crane power play as Everett brings it all the way down the ice, takes a hard shot on net. It is up high over the right hand blocker shoulder of Redhead, and that's going to be a 1-0 game for your PAC Saints. It's not a power play goal that comes off some of the pressure that was gained. Your Saints have some momentum now, and it's a 1-0 game off the stick of number 24, Everett. We'll get the other stat lines on that, but face-off at center ice going to be taken by Myshak after that goal with 4:01 remaining in the first period. Myshak takes that face-off. Wilkes over to Kennedy, intercepted by the by the KC forward. They're going to put it into PAC territory. Everett's got it again. He puts it to Kennedy. Kennedy over center ice. Soft pass over to Myshak into traffic. Turned over, and KC's going to bring it out on a 2-on-2. Trying to make some moves. Errant pass taken over by Kennedy. Chip pass up, and Beaudry's going to turn it over at the blue line. Oh no. KC tries to have a pass just chipped by. Puck in the corner. Oh, good effort on the breakaway pass. Kennedy just couldn't get there. Good pass by whoever it was back in on defense. And just got by too far for an icing. Call on that play, as we know, is Everett scoring the goal. Assist to Kennedy and Myshak. Face off now going to be to left-hand side of Shirley. McLeod taking the draw. Bennett comes in on that tide draw, puts it over to the other side. Battle with 3 KC defenders. Not sure who that is battling, doing a good job, but McLeod coming in to help out as well. Richter, it looks like. He's a big body. He's a strong guy. And there's a delayed penalty. Someone's getting one. Big tie-up between Beaudry and the Spurs, and they choose to separate them out, and you'll never guess who's going to get the penalty out of that scrum. It's your PAC Saints. Number 8, Beaudry. 2 minutes for being a PAC Saint, maybe. And we're going to have a competition Chev penalty kill here coming up with a face-off to the left-hand side of Shirley. Myshak at center. Puck controlled by PAC. Kennedy's got it behind the net, makes a move around, pins it up against the boards. 2 KC Spurs on him. He's holding it on the wall. Good battle there, killing some time. KC does get it out, though, bring it up top. Pass off of a skate, and that's going to be a goal for KC. Lucky break, unlucky break for your PAC Saints. And on that penalty, or on that power play, they're going to make it 1-1. With 2 minutes, 30 seconds remaining in the period. Face off at center ice, controlled by KC. They're going to come in almost 3-on-2 if they can hurry. Good play by Bennett to put that puck to the corner. KC's got it now. Centering attempt steered away by Shirley. Puck up at the point now. KC's got some mojo now here coming. They're working hard this shift, pressuring the PAC Saints in their own zone. Puck behind the net. KC's got it. Good play by Bennett to take the body on that play. Hogman has it. Hogman hit, kept in by the Spurs. Wilkes is now going to try on the other side. Wilkes turns it over at center ice. Hogman's there battling, can't win it. KC's going to put it down into PAC territory. Bennett's going to have to hurry. KC wins that battle. They win the puck battle too. Shot on net, 2 tips. Good heads up play by Shirley, watching that puck the whole way there. Centering attempt on the stick of Bennett. He gets it to Wigglesworth, and Wigglesworth tries to get by. Good battle, second effort by Wigglesworth. Hogman puts it into the zone. but that's as far as it goes. KC Spurs are now going to chip it up. They're going to try and get it into PAC territory, but Alexis foils that. He's coming with speed, tips it down into Spurs territory. Behind the net is McNaughton. Can't win that battle though. KC brings it up to center. Kennedy's just going to dump it in to Spurs territory. Redhead sets it up. Good score check by Alexis. Pinned on the boards by the KC Spurs defenseman. They're going to come out 2-on-2 now into PAC zone. Good play by Beaudry to break that up. McNaughton up to Alexis. He's coming through with speed. Backhand pass to McNaughton. McNaughton's hooked, but he still goes through, gets the puck, looking for someone to get it to. Takes a shot on net. It's high. Wilkes battling on the boards, can't hold it. 2-on-1 forming for the KC Spurs. Good play to break that up by Beaudry. He's going to get it out past the defenders and down into KC territory. He's going to forecheck it with 11 seconds left, looking for help. Everett's coming in there hard. Everett takes the body. He's got the puck. 5 seconds left. Puts it in front of the net, just into the skate of the KC goaltender, and that they're going to run out of time in the first period. So we're going to have a flood, a intermission break, and we'll be back for period 2 shortly. Okay, folks, so just in our intermission here, we'll have a little bit of information on Meet Our Player, number 18, Gavin Wigglesworth. Some things about Gavin that were asked were what his favorite food is. Gavin's telling us steak and eggs. 3 words to describe Gavin: funny, athletic, and friendly. Gavin's game day superstition is to say a prayer before the game. Favorite movie: Good Will Hunting. And the other talent that Gavin Wigglesworth has, other than playing hockey, is photography. And if I don't know if you'll be able to see this photo, but those of you that are Oilers fans probably recognize that guy that Gavin took a picture with for his profile. So that's a little bit more about Gavin Wigglesworth for our game today. Recap of the period. Your PAC scored the first goal of the game off the stick of Everett, assists by Kennedy and Myshak. And Casey's second goal on the power play, O'Brien from Almeida and Oskarik. I'm not sure if we're spelling that or saying that properly. 3 penalties for your PAC Saints in that period, 1 for the KC Spurs. And we will be back shortly for period 2. Folks, I'd say we have probably a good 60, 70 fans here watching the game tonight in our Tri-Leisure Center in Spruce Grove. Balmy -11 here on December 20th in Spruce Grove. We've got 5 days before Christmas. PAC still has another game coming up on Sunday. That'll be an important game against the St. Albert Royals. We're going to get past this one first, but that's who's coming up next on Sunday, and then your PAC Saints will take a Christmas break, and they'll be off. Next game that will be coming in January. After one period, shots on goal, KC 14 and your PAC Saints 8. We've got a fresh sheet of ice here now. Teams are returning Shirley back to the second period side of the net. And momentarily, we will be back at it again. A reminder, 1-1 game here after 1-0 accomplished in that first period as far as getting ahead. Shots are 14-8 in favor of the KC Spurs. Goal by Everett. Assist by Kennedy and Myshak. Goal by O'Brien. Assist by Almeida and Oseric. On defense, Wilkes and Kennedy starting. And at forward, McNaughton, Alexis, and Cruz. Face-off going to be taken by McNaughton at center ice. Second period starting. KC takes that draw. They're going to look to move it into PAC territory. Can't get to the net. Wilkes is there to use his big body. Kennedy puts it up the boards. McNaughton's going to try and chip it. He gets by, but just to the blue line. Second attempt. Just outside, but KC is going to try in again. They're going to take a shot, steered away off the blocker of Shirley, and Alexis is going to turn around. Alexis turns it over right at the ringette line. Shirley bails him out and keeps it a 1-1 game. Face-off going to be to the left-hand side of Shirley. We're going to send Myshak out there to take the draw on this face-off to the left-hand side of Shirley. KC wins the draw, but Everett gets it up. He gets it to Kennedy. Kennedy streaking down the side, takes a shot, tipped wide of the net. Everett gets it out front. Beaudry takes it, takes a shot, tipped, bouncing around. KC's going to recover it. They're going to bring it up to the point, but Bennett keeps it in. He puts it into the corner. Kennedy's forechecking on him with Myshak. Kennedy's now got it in the corner, looking for options. Tripped up, but gets it back to the point just by Bennett's stick, and they're going to have to regroup. Bennett will have to hurry here. Good play to get it up to Everett. He tries to get it over to Beaudry, but just behind him. Myshak's going to sneak it back over the red line, makes a move into the Spurs zone, into the corner. He's battling. Everett's with him. KC turns it over to the other side. They're going to bring it up the wall, up the center ice. Beaudry's there. Turns it over to the KC defender, but he's knocked down by Skalicki. Good open ice hit. They're going to put it down into PAC territory, but it's icing. Going to be a face-off all the way down 200 feet into Spurs territory. A little bit of a flurry of activity here in the start of the second period. 16-8 are shots on that in favor of KC. McLeod's going to be taking the draw to the left of Redhead, the goaltender for the KC Spurs. KC is going to control that face-off, move it around to the other side. Skalicki's there. He takes that puck away, but then can't get it around the defender. And KC's going to try and move it out. McLeod's there and Wilkes is there. They're battling. Richter helping out as well. Out of the pile comes Skalicki. He makes a couple of moves around, but can't get by the KC player. And they're going to bring it up, almost hitting for a breakaway, but just off his stick and into PAC territory. Reversed by Wilkes up to Skalicki. McLeod can't handle that pass, but Kennedy's going to give it up the second time into KC territory. Puck bouncing all over the place for both teams here this period. Wilkes tries to calm it down. Kennedy puts it up to Richter. but that's not going to be over the red line, so it's going to be an icing call, and face-off is going to be all the way down in PAC territory. Face-off to the right of Shirley. Myshak at the dot. Casey takes that draw, moving that puck around. Good block by Hogman at the point. Turned over to Bennett. Bennett to Hogman, up to Myshak. Myshak's got it through the neutral zone. Wigglesworth in the corner, takes a shot just wide of the net. Bennett keeps it in, tries to center it, can't get there. Passing attempt by the KC Spurs, intercepted by Beaudry. He brings it in, takes a shot on net, saved by a redhead. He's going to cover it up. He doesn't like what he's seeing. We're going to have a change of lines on both sides, and face off looks like it'll be to the left-hand side on the in the KC zone. McNaughton talking to his teammates about what kind of face-off he's going to run here. Set face-off. McNaughton able to control it. Alexis takes it out front, just intercepted by the Spurs defenseman, and they're going to bring it out through the neutral zone. McNaughton, good back check, puts it deep into Spurs territory. Alexis in on the forecheck. KC puts it in front of their own net. Turn it over to Beaudry, and Beaudry's going to be back in PAC territory to retrieve it. Up the middle, chip pass by McNaughton up to Cruz. Cruz has got it. He's looking for options. Chipped away by the defenseman, but Cruz able to still control that puck. Turns it over to the KC defenseman. They're going to dump it all the way back into PAC territory, and it's going to be hit a player on the KC bench for a stoppage of play. Just going to see, we can't really see the side of the ice here, if that's going to work. Face-off going to be, looks like, to the right-hand side of Shirley here. Myshak can't control that play. Shot attempt chipped wide of the net. Casey trying to bring that puck out front. Can't get by Wilkes. Shot from a sharp angle. Shirley's going to cover it up. We're going to have another face-off here shortly. Myshak this time to the left-hand side of Shirley. Face-off controlled by PAC, but turning it over to the KC Spurs. Wilkes and Myshak battling in the corner, trying to get that puck up. It squeaks out to Everett. He puts it past the defenseman. Can't beat defenseman number 2, though. Kennedy's still on the forecheck as well. KC's going to put it all the way down into PAC territory. They're going to say it was chipped, no icing on the play. Kennedy and Myshak battling, can't get that puck. Shot on net. Good save by Shirley. Good battle in front of the net. Kennedy keeps that rebound out of reach. Casey's still moving that puck around. They can't get it out, your PAC Saints. Kennedy's going to chip it up to Kennedy. He does get it over the blue line, but Casey's just going to dump it right back in. Wilkes is going to take it behind his own net. Over to Kennedy. Kennedy's looking. Good pass up to Everett. Everett's got speed, but it gets knocked off his stick. Kennedy tries to put it back to Everett, but just ahead of him. Casey's going to bring it out of their own zone. Good stick play by McLeod to break that up. He's going to put the effort in. Gets it over to Richter, but chipped out by the KC defender. Passing attempt blocked by Skalicki. He's battling in the corner. McLeod there helping him out. KC just squeaks it over the blue line. And they're going to regroup in their own zone. Turn it over to Bennett. Bennett takes it up to Richter. Richter gets it chipped off in the clouds there to help out. And Richter couldn't quite get his skate over the blue line. It's going to be an offside PAC Saints. 14-16 remaining in the second period. Shots are 19-9 for the KC Spurs. Myshak taking the draw again on this face-off. He wins it. Bennett over to Beaudry. Beaudry up to Wigglesworth. He chips it into the Spurs zone. Bennett temporarily keeps it in, but can't hold it there, and it's going to be all the way down into PAC's zone on an icing call. Face-off's going to be taken to the right-hand side of Redhead in the Spurs territory. KC takes the draw, try to chip it out. Bennett's there to keep it in the first time. Second time works, but Beaudry turns it over to the KC defender, but then makes a great stick play to foil a 2-on-1 attempt. And the puck goes out of play into the netting, and face-off now going to be in Saints territory. Pardon me. Myshak on the left side. KC successful. They dump it into the corner. Kennedy's battling with the KC forward. Myshak in there helping him out as well. KC tries to bring it out front. Can't get through Wigglesworth. They do, however, put it deep into PAC territory where Wilkes is battling two defenders. Myshak comes in. Puck squeaks out. He can't chip it by. Second attempt does. Tries to get it up to Wigglesworth off the skate of the KC defenseman, and they're going to put it back down into PAC zone. Good skate by Kennedy there, able to chip it. Puck squeaks out to Hogman. He can't get to that puck, and KC is going to put it back into PAC territory again. Not a lot of flow so far this period for either team. Just feeling each other out, it looks like, and that lack of flow results in a icing call, and face-off going to be deep in PAC territory again to the left-hand side of Shirley. McNaughton given the assignment. He is successful, puts it to the corner. Beaudry up to Alexis. Alexis right to Cruz, just bounces over his stick, but he's still able to chip it up to McNaughton. McNaughton and the KC defender both got their stick on that puck, and the result was into the netting. So we're going to have a face-off now, looks like to the right-hand side of the KC goaltender, Redhead. McNaughton on his strong side, going to look to create something, directing traffic of where he wants his face-off to go. McNaughton wins it cleanly to Beaudry. Beaudry tries a shot blocked by the KC forward. They're going to chip it up, but can't get it out. Cruz takes a fortunate bounce, gives it to McNaughton, back to Cruz. Shots on net. Steered away by the goaltender. McNaughton still has it, though. He's moving around the corner. Looks up top to Beaudry. Beaudry back down behind the net. Alexis in there to forecheck. Bennett's going to try and pinch. Puck squeaks by, and KC is going to come down the wall. Good play by McNaughton to ride him down. Takes the body. Puck goes out to Cruz. Cruz is going to take it behind the PAC zone net. He's got pressure. He spins around looking for options. Pass up to Alexis. Can't control it. KC is going to get it. They're going to dump it all the way back down into PAC territory where Beaudry is going to try his luck. Beaudry up to Bennett. Turned over. But Cruz is there on the defensive side to help out. Beaudry tries to get it again. Beaudry can't find a player. This time he's just going to dump it all the way around the ice. It does get out, but on the stick of a KC defender. Stripped away by Everett. Cruz is there. Cruz looking for options. Battling in the corner against two KC Spurs. He can't win that battle. Goes up to the point. Kennedy over to Wilkes. Wilkes puts it down in behind the net. Everett takes a hit. Kennedy in there. Kennedy throwing the body around. There's going to be a delayed penalty call. Somebody is getting a slashing call. And it looks like it's going to be against the KC Spurs. So we're going to have our second Energy Crane power play of the game. Looks like we're going to try 5 forwards on this power play right now. McNaughton. Nope. Alexis taking the draw. Skalicki taking the draw. He wins it cleanly, but over top of McNaughton's stick. He's going to regroup in the zone, gives it to Alexis. He's got speed. Alexis breaking in, using his hands. Puts it out front. McLeod just can't quite get there. McNaughton's got it up at the point. Good pass over to Skalicki. Skalicki shot just wide of the net. Alexis can't get the puck, and they're going to dump it all the way down into Shirley. And there's a hard forecheck. McNaughton's working hard to get there. He's able to win that battle. He gets it to Skalicki, over to Alexis. He's going with speed down the wall. Alexis to Cruz. Cruz makes a move around the defenseman. Cruz in behind the net. Turns it over, though, and puck all the way down. Iced into PAC territory. McNaughton's going to have to go back and retrieve it. Forecheck hard again. These KC Spurs forecheck real hard on the penalty kill. Skalicki's got to get it now to help out. Skalicki, he's skating down the wall. Skalicki into Spurs zone. Trying to set up the play, but can't do it. And icing all the way down into PAC zone. Shirley's going to get it with 53 seconds left. He gets it up to Myshak. Myshak can't quite get it by. Gloved ahead by Wilkes. Turned over, but Kennedy's there to strip the play. He takes a shot on it. It's tipped wide. Everett hurrying. Can't get there in time, and KC's going to get control of that puck. Big hit by Everett, and Kennedy's got it. He's going to wheel down the ice. They're going to call a penalty here. I don't know what's happening. Fans are yelling. Coaches are yelling. Penalty's going to be called to KC. We'll find out what the penalty was for. Your PAC Saints had the puck, so not sure how the whistle blew. Both referees had their hand up. Something funny was going on at the KC bench. Definitely some upset coaches there. But it's going to be a 5-on-3 either way for the PAC Saints on an Energy Crane power play. Myshak takes the draw. Wilkes has got it. Coaches are still yelling. Not sure why. 4-minute penalty. I'm guessing it's for head contact. Not lots of sportsmanship happening right now in this game. I hope things will cool down here. Everybody needs to remember it's a volunteer job here, but we've got a 4-minute penalty currently on the KC Spurs. So either way, it is an Energy Crane power play. And my clock is running, so we've actually only got 9:33 remaining. They're asking for another player, it looks like, maybe. Referees are speaking to the KC coaches, explaining what's going on here. And relaying that message as well to the Saints coaches. We're ready to drop the puck to the left-hand side of Redhead. 5-on-3 power play. Alexis wins the draw. Back up to McNaughton. Over to Skalicki. Back to McNaughton. McNaughton to the corner to Alexis. Up top to McNaughton. Shot taken. Nobody in front of the net. An easy save. Alexis now tries his hand at it. Again, shot right on the goaltender. Cruz recovers that rebound. Alexis has got it now. 1 penalty over. 5-on-4 play. Good play by McNaughton. Shot taken. Can't get the rebound. Glicky or Cruz up to McNaughton. His shot blocked. Alexis' shot saved by the goaltender. Pass up to the point to McNaughton. He just keeps it in at the blue line, but now can, and it's going to be a 2-on-1. Breakaway now. Glove save by Shirley. That might be the save of the game so far. That's one of the dangers of having 5 forwards is almost a couple breakaways there, almost a couple goals as well on the PAC side. So 3:05 remaining in the Energy Crane power play. Now a 5-on-4. Face off to the right of Shirley. Myshak's going to take the face off. He wins it. Wilkes to Kennedy. Kennedy behind the net. He's pressured. Over to Wilkes. Everett can't get there in time. Myshak, though, is able to, but he's pressured as well. This is a high-pressure penalty kill that the KC Spurs run, and it's causing lots of problems for your PAC Saints on their power play. Wilkes has got it now. He's going to bring it into the KC Spurs zone. Turn around in the corner and look for his options. He gets it back up to Kennedy at the point. Kennedy takes a shot on that, bounces, rebound, can't get a hold of it. Puck still loose. All sorts of pressure there by your PAC Saints. Not in the net, though. Redhead puts his glove on it, covers it up. And there's going to be 2:24 now remaining in the 4-minute hit to the head penalty. I can only assume it was a punch to the head in front of the bench. There was a little kerfuffle going on there. So we'll look for our PAC Saints to take advantage of that. Shots are currently 21 for the KC Spurs, 15 for the PAC Energy Crane Saints. Alexis in to take the faceoff, gets it over to the corner to Cruz. Back up top to McNaughton. He's looking for options. Skilicki to McNaughton. McNaughton makes a couple moves over to Alexis on the half wall. Back down low to Cruz. He can't handle it. McNaughton able to keep it in at the point, but only temporarily. KC does get that puck. They're going to put it all the way down. A massive forecheck by the KC St. Shirley actually has to make that play to Skilicki, and he's got wheels through the neutral zone over to Cruz. Cruz, nice pass over to Alexis. He takes a shot just off the post. Rebound. Redhead dives. Puck is loose. There's a battle. Big, we'll call a push on McNaughton. KC didn't like that their goaltender was under fire, and they definitely are pushing the PAC Saints out of the blue paint with 1:38 remaining in the Energy Crane power play. $7:11 remaining in the second period. It is still a 1-1 game. Face off to the right of the KC goaltender. Skilicki going to take the face off. Skilicki wins it back to Alexis. Alexis chips it over to Cruz. McNaughton. Pass over to Skilicki. Bounce pass to McNaughton. Alexis has it now. Back up to McNaughton. He's got a lane. Shot saved by Redhead. But Skilicki's there. Good forecheck to retrieve that puck. Behind the net, McLeod and Cruz trying to win that battle. They're successful. Cruz tries to look for it. Puts it out front. Battle ensues. KC wins it. They're going to get it. But not out of the zone. I can't see, but I'm assuming it did touch somebody in the PAC bench. And there's going to be a whistle with 58 seconds now remaining in the 4-minute penalty. Faceoff's going to be just outside the blue line. Myshak at the circle. Myshak gets it back to Wilkes. Wilkes pass over to Everett. Everett moving that puck around at the blue line. Forechecked and stripped of the puck by the KC defenders, and Kennedy gets it back over to Wilkes. Wilkes breaks the zone. He's going to get it deep. Everett can't get there in time. Puck goes up to Kennedy at the point. He puts it just past the defender, but can't get it through, and they're going to keep it in. Wilkes now on the other side. Wilkes looking, he turns it over, and KC is going to dump it all the way down on Shirley with 21 seconds. PAC's going to have to hurry under fierce forecheck to get that puck on one more rush opportunity. Wilkes up to Kennedy. Kennedy's got it at center. He puts it deep, gloved ahead by the Spurs forward. Outside of the blue line, not allowed. Face off with 8 seconds left, going to be deep in Spurs territory. And that's, unless it's a goal off the draw, probably going to do it for the 4-minute advantage. PAC can't capitalize on it, and it still remains a 1-1 game. McLeod in the face-off circle. He wins that draw to the corner. Back up to the point to Beaudry. He puts it in behind the net off of Hogman's skate. Battling is Wigglesworth on the wall. Wigglesworth still battling. Puck squeaks out. KC gets it. Goes to the front of the net. Wigglesworth just can't get his stick on it. Delayed penalty coming. And that one's going to also go against the KC Spurs. They're not going to be happy about that one. They weren't happy about the other one. But we're going to be going back on a Energy Crane power play. I didn't even have time to get the graphic off of the broadcast, and we're back at it. You got to think it's important that PAC makes good use of this power play here and finds a way to put it in the back of the net. The tide has turned and PAC has got some power play time, but that's not going to be the end of the game here. Myshak wins the draw, gets it back up to Kennedy at the point. He holds it in over to Everett. Everett moves it around at the blue line. Forechecked again at the blue line, and KC is going to get it, and Everett's going to take a slashing penalty as well, negating the power play. Gotta think that's not going to be the favorite penalty for his coaches on that one, but we're going to be playing 4-on-4 hockey for the next 1 minute and 40 seconds, and then there'll be a short power play coming up for the KC Spurs. McNaughton, Alexis on forward, Wilkes and Beaudry on defense. Face off to the left-hand side of Shirley. And it looks like we've got more than just one penalty happening, because we've sent another player over. I'm wondering if it was a 10-minute for the PAC Saints player there. We'll find out on the broadcast. Beaudry brings it dangerously in front of his own net, but able to recover from that play. Gets it, tries to get it up to McNaughton. It just goes by him. They're going to say that did not touch anyone's stick on the way down, and it's going to be a face-off all the way down in PAC territory. Let's see if we can get a stat line on that penalty when it comes up for you guys. If I was a betting man, I would bet it was a 2-minute and 10-minute. Shot attempt blockered away by Shirley into the corner. McNaughton tries to get there on the wall. McNaughton wins it. He gets it up to Alexis just ahead of him, and Casey's going to put it back down into the PAC zone. Wilkes, big body battling. Beaudry in there to help him out. Forecheck by KC, relentless here. They turn over the puck, get it up to the point. Alexis almost strips it, but can't quite get there. KC's going to try and bring it back up to the middle. KC puts it deep, cycles it down in behind the net. Trying to move around this 4-player PAC group. Shot on Shirley, steered aside. Wilkes has got it. Wilkes just chips it up the boards to McNaughton. Here we go. McNaughton's got it. He goes over the blue line, makes a couple moves, but can't get by the defenseman. and turns it over, and it's just a dump in by Wilkes. We're going to get a few new players out there. Bennett up to right through Sklicki and Cruz all the way into the Spurs zone. Good play by Cruz to tie up that player. Sklicki in there trying to help forecheck as well. We're going to have a short competition shove penalty kill here, though, for 13 seconds. Good attempt at shot. Steered wide of the net, though. Bennett can't ice it. KC's going to move it around, trying to get to a shooting area. Can't get it by Kennedy. Shot on net. Veteran move by Shirley. Kicks that net off, and that's it for the very short penalty kill. And it was 10-minute misconduct for Everett. So his interference penalty that should almost be up. It is up, served by Hogman, is complete. We are back to 5-on-5 hockey, 2 minutes, 42 seconds remaining. McLeod taking the draw to the left-hand side of Shirley. Tied draw 1. PAC just can't get a handle on that play and get it out of the zone. Beaudry's now forced to go back behind his own net again. Heavy forecheck by 2 KC defenders. PAC has lots of trouble with the heavy forecheck. CAC runs a very similar type of forecheck and causes havoc there in our own zone. KC brings it out front, takes a shot on net. Shirley's there to save it. Shots are 25-19 in favor of the KC Spurs. We're going to change up all 5 players for the next face-off to the left-hand side of Shirley. Myshak taking this draw. Myshak wins it to the corner. Puts it around to Kennedy. Kennedy under pressure. He's battling 2 defenders. Myshak in there helping out. Myshak able to temporarily get it out of there. Kennedy still battling hard. 2 defenders there. Kennedy does get it out to Kennedy. He chips it wide. Takes a big hit, but still gets it over the blue line. Now Hogman, good try to Myshak, just tipped off of a defender. Good back check by Kennedy to interrupt that play, but KC still able to get it back into the PAC zone. Kennedy makes a couple moves over to Wilkes, or Bennett, sorry. He can't control it. Puck's going to be in the corner. Centering attempt by KC. Nobody able to get there. Good defensive play by Kennedy in front of the net, taking the body on that. Shot wide. Hogman gets it. He chips it up. Kennedy and Myshak on the forecheck. Hogman just doesn't have the stick length to keep that in. It's going to be offside. PAC Saints tag up, and KC is going to do a long leaf pass all the way into PAC territory on a breakaway. First attempt was missed. Second attempt from behind the net bounces off of Shirley's skate. What an unfortunate play for your PAC Saints. They're going to go down 2-1 with 1:02 left in the second period. Shots are 27-19, and a unique game PAC doesn't often see where the other opponent is out shooting your PAC Saints. McNaughton wins the draw back to Wilkes, up to Alexis, chipped up ahead of McNaughton, but Alexis is there to get it. He is going to the middle, making some moves, taking a look. Shot pass, doesn't quite get through, but Beaudry's got it at the point. He takes a shot, tipped right into the stomach of Redhead. He's going to cover it up for the face-off. And I have 46 seconds. It looks like 8 seconds ran off the clock there. Officials are going to go back and talk to the off-ice officials around the running clock. We'll see what they add to it. They're going to add 5 seconds. So good work by the officials there. Face off, controlled by Casey. Back to Wilkes. He dumps it all the way down in on a red head. He's just going to steer it off into the corner. Puck along the wall. Big Wilkes pinches in. He is able to keep that puck in. McNaughton now making some moves, but can't get by everyone. And puck goes out to Beaudry at the point. He's just going to dump it into Casey territory. Casey's got a guy snuck right behind the defenseman there. They're going for those long passes. They've made a couple of them today. One ended up resulting in a goal. Cruz being manhandled by 3 defenders, still battling in behind the net, but time is going to run out. And after 2 periods, it is 2 goals for Casey, 1 for PAC Saints. Goal by Tran, unassisted, with 1 minute and 2 seconds remaining in the second period, puts the KC Spurs ahead on the scoreboard as well as on the shot clock, 27-20. After the intermission, we'll be back to get into the third period where we hope to see our PAC Saints putting some pucks in the net. All right, welcome back, folks, for the start of the third period. Just to recap here, your PAC Saints 1, KC Spurs 2. Shots in favor of the KC Spurs, 27-20. An unfortunate, lucky bounce for KC, unfortunate bounce for your PAC Saints. With a minute remaining in the second period, resulted in a goal for the KC Spurs, unassisted by Tran, only scoring in the second period. We're going to have the puck drop shortly. Kennedy and Wilkes on the point. Kennedy, Myshak, and Hogman at forward. Myshak wins the draw back to Wilkes. Quick pass over to Kennedy. Up to Kennedy. Kennedy's going to dump it into KC zone. They're going to chase it down. Myshak in there. Hogman in there. They're going to look to retrieve that puck. Kennedy hits his man up to the point to Wilkes. Takes a shot on it, bouncing, but Redhead's able to cover it up for a face-off. Good start for your PAC Saints here at the start of the third. I'm sure the coaching staff has asked for urgency to get that puck, to get to the net, to get the shots on net, and it looks like they've started the period that way. Myshak face-off to the right-hand side of the KC net. Hogman and Kennedy help that play out. Kennedy's got it behind the net in the corner. He comes out with it, taking a look for options. Puck sticks in the wet. Kennedy's still battling. Hogman in there helping. Myshak tries to take a shot on net just wide, and KC's going to get that puck down the boards. Good stick by Kennedy, keeping that play to the outside, and Wilkes is now going to take it behind his own net. Wilkes is breaking out, gets it up to Kennedy. Off his stick, he chips it up just ahead of Myshak, but Kennedy's going to be there in support. He's going to dump it into PAC zone deep, and we're going to have a line change. KC tries to take advantage of that. Not quick enough. Pass intercepted by Beaudry. KC, though, able to get that. They're going to come in on Bennett. They make a move around him. Good second effort by Bennett. Puck goes to the corner, and Beaudry's now got it. He's skating it up the ice. Beaudry over center ice. He's going to get it into KC zone. Back behind the net. Good work by Beaudry. Gets it to McNaughton. McNaughton now tries at it. McNaughton forecheck by two KC Spurs. Alexis is able to get it towards the net, but blocked by the KC defenders. They're going to spring the forward again for that long breakaway pass, but Alexis on the back check is going to hold it at bay, and he's going to bring it up through the neutral zone. He's going to try and get it deep. Chips by McNaughton helping him out. McNaughton brings it to the front of the net. Takes a look down the other side. Now back behind. McNaughton gets forechecked heavy into the boards. KC separates that puck, and they're going to bring it back outside of the blue line. Wilkes interrupts that play. He puts it into KC Spurs zone. They try for that long pass again. The officials are going to say it was tipped. No icing on the play. Kennedy battling behind the net. KC forward knocks him down. Kennedy's back up. McLeod helping out. KC gets it back up to the point, moves to the other side. Skalicki does a good job getting in the shooting lane. Big body by Wilkes. McLeod turns it over right in front of the net. Missed high and wide. Good play by Richter. Richter's going to go take it all the way down the wall, but good back check by the Spurs defender to stop anything from happening. Richter battling two forwards. He's interfered with. Can't get to the play. Bennett's going to pinch. It gets by him. KC's going to come back down the wall. Good back check by McLeod. And Bennett's just going to dump it in on net and steer it off to the corner. KC tries that long pass again. Beaudry tries to get it out, but turns it over 3-on-2. Shot on Shirley. He kicks it out. Skalicki makes a good pass while falling just ahead of Wigglesworth. That's going to be called icing. The faceoff's going to be all the way down back in PAC territory. Everett standing up in the penalty box. His 10-minute penalty must be close to over. He'll be let out at a whistle after that expires. Face-off won by McNaughton. Beaudry pushed off the puck. Casey turns it over. Beaudry throws the body. Alexis is in to help out. McNaughton trying to get by as well. Kicked up to the point. Shot on net. Glove down by Shirley. He's going to hold it for a whistle in PAC territory. Face-off controlled by PAC. Alexis to Wigglesworth. Wigglesworth battles along the boards. Kept in by Wilkes. Wilkes puts it deep. Casey's got it right now. They make a move around Alexis. Get it up to the wall. Good play by Wilkes to keep it in, but Casey finally does get it all the way down the ice. It looks like that's going to be icing, and it's called. So face-off now this time is going to be all the way down in KC territory. Should be about 14:57 by my math that we're going to have Everett back out of the box. So about a minute left. Get back to our lines, I suspect, here. In the meantime, My Shack going to take the draw to the left-hand side of Redhead in the KC zone. They're going to whistle it. Unfair advantage by the PAC Saints. Are going to kick My Shack out of the circle. Hogman's going to go in to take the draw now. KC wins it. Kennedy, though, good forecheck. He's got it behind the net looking for options. Kennedy muscled into the boards. My Shack had it, but tripped up, and KC takes advantage of that, and they're going to bring it all the way down the ice to center. Good stick by Kennedy. Then he bodies his man, allowing Wilkes some time to try and get that puck up the wall to Hogman. Hogman, long pass intercepted, but Kennedy's there. Kennedy, headshot at the blue line. No call on that play, but he still gets it deep. Good hit by My Shack on the forecheck, and Beaudry is going to have to recover this at center ice. Beaudry looking. Just fans on that passing attempt. Picked up by the KC forward. Good save by Shirley. Hogman now has got it behind the net. His pass missed My Shack. KC gets it. Shot on net, saved by Shirley. Rebound, put in front of the net. Battle in front. KC's going to have that puck covered up by Shirley. A little battle in front after the whistle. Nothing coming of it. Shirley holds the fort, keeping it a 2-1 game. Shirley's had to be sharp tonight. Shots are 31 to 21 in favor of KC Spurs. Face off now to the left-hand side of Shirley. We're past that time for Everett. I'm wondering if they add 2 minutes onto that, and his 10-minute doesn't start until his first penalty was up, because he should have been out by now. So it might be another couple minutes here and until he's back out of the box. Beaudry's going to wheel up the boards. He takes a huge hit. Gets it deep, though. Alexis forechecking, can't get to it. KC is going to dump it all the way down the ice. That should go for icing, but decision is made to wave it off by the officials. Bennett just backhands it to the two KC Spurs. Good thing they weren't expecting that. PAC able to come in and recover it. Battle along the wall. Cruz comes out with it. He's cruising through the neutral zone. Takes a look, tries to go to the middle. Misses McNaughton. McNaughton got it muscled off the puck in behind the net. Casey's been very aggressive with the body today. PAC's had a hard time winning some of those battles. McNaughton makes a couple moves behind the net. Alexis back to McNaughton, out in front. Cruz just didn't see it. Good tic-tac-toe passing play, but KC is going to bring it all the way down the ice. Good play by Kennedy to take the body on that. Wilkes has got it now. He puts it up all the way to the side wall to McNaughton. Turns it over. KC's got it. They take a shot. Shirley's there again with that big glove. Flashes the, what are we going to call that? Leather. Synthetic material. And stops the play McLeod's going to take the face-off to Shirley's left-hand side. Tied up. McLeod, second effort, can't quite get it out. Slicky's there to help him. He can't get it out either. Relentless forecheck by these KC Spurs. They're doing a good job causing problems for your PAC Saints getting out of their own zone. Beaudry tries to get it up to Richter. He can't get it out of the blue line. KC's right there. Good play by McLeod to get rid of that puck, and Richter's going to bring it all the way down into KC territory. He's trying to battle, squeezed off the puck, turns it over, and KC's now going to bring it up the other side. He's going to take it all by himself up to center ice, all the way into PAC zone, through everyone. Shot on Shirley. Not a dangerous one. Shirley's going to cover that up, and there's Everett back to the PAC bench. We've got 12:42 remaining in the third period. 33-22 are the shots. Face off to the right-hand side of Shirley. PAC's going to have to make some noise here, move that puck up the ice quickly and start getting some shots on net to come out victorious in this game. Wilkes can't get that puck. Second effort. KC still controlling it, cycling around in behind the net, put it back up to the point. Shot with traffic in front. Joe Shirley has to be sharp on that one. Wilkes gets away with one there. Puck up to Wigglesworth. He's going to get over center ice and dump it in, but officials right there saying, nope, he wasn't. And they're going to call that an icing, and we're going to have a face-off all the way back down in PAC territory. Myshak wins the draw. Kennedy gets it up to Everett. Bouncing puck. Everett able to control it. He's down deep in the KC zone. Not sure what the call is on this one. It looks like they're going to call it an icing. I must have missed something there, but face-off going to be to the right-hand side of Shirley in the PAC zone. I thought Everett dumped it in from just outside the blue line, but I must have missed that one. Myshak wins that draw cleanly. Puck in behind the PAC Saints net. Beaudry under pressure gets it over to Bennett. Bennett up to Everett. Everett tries to get it off the glass, but higher than the glass, hits the netting, and we're going to redo that face-off in the PAC zone from the same side, left of Shirley. 11:50 remaining in the third period. Almost halfway through. PAC's going to have to start getting some shots on net here. First, we got to move that puck down into KC zone. KC's had significant offensive zone possession time, I would suspect, this game, if we were keeping track of that. Good play by Myshak to get up to that point. Beaudry tries to put it up to Everett to spring him off the KC defender. They're going to dump it into PAC zone again. Heavy forecheck. Battle in the corner. High shot by KC. Battling with another hot headshot. Not sure what both referees are watching. Myshak, good discipline, just took 2 or 3 cross-check / punches to the head. Beaudry behind the net gets it up the wall to Everett. Everett's going to get it through the neutral zone. Goes wide to Kennedy. Kennedy's got it in the corner. Kennedy muscled off the puck. And KC's going to put it around the corner and out up to center ice, where Kennedy's going to take his chance at it. Kennedy's got speed. He's looking. Gets wide. Puts it in front of the net, just off a defender. Still sitting there. Everett just can't get control of it. McLeod keeps it in. Wilkes has now got it. Wilkes tries to put it down deep. Intercepted by the KC defender. Richter now forechecking. McLeod's got it. He's taking a look. Puck blocked by the KC defender there. Just blocking all the entry lanes to the zone. PAC's going to have to figure out some way to get that puck down into a scoring area if we want to put a couple pucks in the net before the end of the night. Wilkes tries to hit Richter just ahead of him. That's going to be an icing, and it's going to be all the way back down in PAC territory with 10-10 remaining in the third period. McLeod's going to take this face-off to the left of Shirley. McLeod ties it up. Puck squirts loose. Shirley had to be sharp. Steers that puck to the corner. Kennedy looks like he's back on the point now, helping out on the D side. McLeod turns it over right in the face-off circle. Good play by Beaudry. Takes out his man. Kennedy buried into the boards. Another good hit by Beaudry. We're going to call that a penalty for boarding. We're going to be on the combination Chev penalty kill. I won't comment on that one. But hopefully for 2 minutes, and after that play, we can get back at our forechecking and see what we can't do to put the puck in the net. We're going to ask my Shack to win this draw to left-hand side of Shirley. 9:44 remaining in the third period. Time ticking away. Puck controlled by KC Spurs. They've got it. They're moving it around the outside. Back up top. They get it to the middle. Blocked. And looked like Hogman got his stick on that. And it's all the way down into KC territory. They're going to look to break this puck out. Casey's got it all the way back down into PAC territory. Forced outside, back behind the net. Cycling around on the left-hand side, looking for an open lane. Good job by Wilkes, forcing him. Shot off of a skate into Shirley. He's sharp. As we've said before, goaltender's got to be one of your best penalty killers, and Shirley has been. Shirley holding the fort tonight. 36 shots for the KC Spurs. 2 goals, one of which was really lucky. The other on a rebound. 1:13 remaining in the penalty kill. KC wins the faceoff. They're going to move it back up and down the wall. Kennedy battling behind the net. He gets control of that puck, tries to ice it. Good play by the KC Spurs defenseman to keep that puck in. Shot on net, tipped wide. Battle in the corner. KC moving around the outside. Back over to the side. Trying to get it to the net. Weak shot on net, hits the side of the net. Second attempt, good stick by McLeod. Tips that puck high and out of play with 36 seconds remaining in the penalty kill. We're going to have another face-off in PAC zone. Face-off to the right of Shirley. My Shack going to go in. Tied up draw. My Shack and Hogman trying to win that battle. KC able to get that puck out of it. Wilkes in the corner. He's got it. Chips it up. My Shack tries to get it outside the blue line. Can't quite get it there. KC passes it back to their defenseman. He's not ready, so puck's going to go back out into the neutral zone. They're going to regroup. Moving down the right-hand side, 8 seconds left in the penalty. Competition Chev penalty kill. My Shack gets it. That's it for the penalty. PAC tries to spring Beaudry. Can't get it there. KC's going to dump it all the way down the ice. That's going to be icing. And PAC's going to have an opportunity in the offensive zone face-off now. See if we can't tie this game up here quickly. 7:33 remaining in the third period. Back to 5-on-5 hockey. Myshak taking the face-off. Looks like Kennedy is back on the point, helping out Owen Kennedy. Joshua Kennedy always on the point. Myshak taking the face-off. Controlled by Casey on this one. Back behind the net. Put off the glass and out. Beaudry's going to put it right back into Casey territory. PAC's going to have to hustle in there to get it. Myshak stops it. Hogman tries to put it on net just off a skate, and Casey's going to come back in 3-on-2. Trying to go by Beaudry. Can't get by. Good body by Beaudry taking the player out. Kennedy puts it up towards Hogman. Casey chips it back up to the point. Bouncing puck. Wigglesworth can't control it. Battle on the corner. Myshak and Wigglesworth in there, and somebody else I can't see. Beaudry. Casey brings it out front, right in front of the net. Joe Shirley makes another fantastic save, keeping the play at 2-1. He's had 38 shots on net. Casey's looking at the ceiling, wondering what they got to do to beat this goalie. Well, I think Shirley's got something to say about that as well. Face-off, McNaughton takes it. Cruz in to help out. He puts it in behind the net for Beaudry. Beaudry up to intended for Cruz, just over his stick, and that's going to be icing. A face-off will be all the way back down in PAC zone. We're going to have to start making some of those passes. 6:35 remaining in the third period. Casey's happy to take offensive zone face-offs the rest of the game. McNaughton in there with the task. Casey wins that draw. They're going to put it back in behind the net, but Wilkes is there to get it. Two Casey forecheckers and a pinch by their defenseman, pressuring PAC yet again. Beaudry tries to get it up. No winger there. But between Alexis and McNaughton, they're forechecking in the offensive zone. Kennedy pinches, keeps that puck in temporarily. Alexis there to help him out. That wasn't Kennedy, sorry. That was Wilkes. Or a high mix those up. Size difference there between the two of them. Casey able to spring that high forward again, but Wilkes and Beaudry there to break that up. Beaudry's now got it. He's going to skate through center ice. Beaudry puts it deep into Casey territory. Beaudry's the first forechecker as well on that one. So as a result, KC gets it. They're going to bring it back out to center ice. Cruz is there hanging out. He's got it. Turns it over at center ice. KC's now going to go at it. Beaudry battling on the boards. Cruz to Skalicki. Skalicki trying to drive wide. Skalicki's battling in the corner. He is taken out, and KC's going to come out with that puck again. Good play by McLeod to be second guy in. Kennedy's going to pinch. He puts it down deep, but KC's going to get it, and they're going to dump it all the way down into PAC territory. That's going to be an icing call, and we're going to have a face-off all the way into KC territory. 4:55 remaining in the third period. Time is of the essence now for your PAC Saints. We've got to put pucks on net, go hard to net. Forechecking's got to be there. We're hoping that we can find our offense and score a couple quick ones here to come ahead this game. Puck won by PAC. Shot on net just wide. McLeod and Skalicki there. Skalicki's shot blocked in front of the net. Rebound picked up by KC. They're going to bounce it off the board. It's going to go all the way down into PAC territory. That's going to be icing. KC is just happy to get that puck out of the zone and waste some time here with 4:38. They've got a 1-goal lead. And PAC's going to put a new line out there to try and force the issue here and put a puck in the net and start with tying this up here. McNaughton in the face-off circle. McNaughton wins it. Back up to the point to Kennedy. He fans on it, but able to keep it in. He's still got it. He's battling, but Casey's able to just chip it out. His brother Kennedy's got to come to his aid. There he gets it, chips it up to Alexis. McNaughton's going to win this battle. He's going to work hard. He's got it in behind the net. Bodied off the puck, but still able to get through. 3 KC defenders battling with McNaughton. Alexis in there to help out. He pulls it out of the pile. Alexis takes a rough ride in behind the net. KC's able to get it. Pinch by Beaudry. Good play. Puts it on net. Bounces around, but Redhead's able to get control of it. And he's going to stop that play with exactly 4 minutes remaining in the third period. Myshak sets up his team for his draw. Puck one to the corner. Clearing attempt out and into PAC territory. Beaudry gets it. He's knocked down, but good second effort. Gets that puck out to center ice, but Richter just can't get a handle on it. Second attempt, he puts it into KC territory. KC's going to take it in behind the net. PAC just a little late on the forecheck again, and there's going to be a 2-on-1. Good save by Shirley. Kennedy left him that shot. He's trusting Shirley to make that save, and he does. It'll be Shirley's 39th shot on net. Hasn't been put up on the board yet, but Shirley's had a lot of rubber here tonight. KC dumps it deep into PAC territory. It bounces right out in front. 2 whacks at it by the KC forward. Shirley lays the pad down, saying not going to happen. With 3:11 left, shots 39-23. PAC's going to want to get that puck down into the offensive zone and take a look at when that goalie might be pulled to try and even up this game here. Still lots of time left, 3:11 remaining in the period. McNaughton loses the draw. Casey's going to put it deep in behind the PAC net. Kennedy pins his man on the boards. Casey trying to do a wraparound. Joe Shirley's there. Puck goes up high in the air. Big glove of Shirley covers it up. That's going to make a 4-0 shots on that here. Lots of rubber there on Shirley. He's been a wall today. Face off to the left-hand side of his net. McLeod in the face-off circle. KC takes control of that. They're going to put it behind the net again. That seems to be their play. They like to cycle that puck around. McLeod tries to get it up to Hogman, turns it over, and Casey's going to put it back down into PAC territory. Hard forecheck. Kennedy makes a couple good moves. Great pass up to McLeod, and he gets it over to Wigglesworth. Wigglesworth racing down the zone, fumbles the puck, takes a big hit. Hogman's in there helping him out, trying to pull that puck out. They can't get it. Puck does come out. Kennedy's got it up to the top to Beaudry. Takes a shot on net. Nobody in front. And Redhead flashes his leather. And keeps it a 2-1 game. Shots are 40-24 in favor of the KC Spurs. And out goes Shirley. We're going to have a timeout, I think. Your PAC Saints are going to decide how they're going to run this 6-on-5 play, looking desperately to tie up the game. .2:19 remaining in the third period. Gutsy move by your PAC Saints coaches with that much time left. KC's strategy has been win those battles in their own zone. 2 or 3 players swarming the PAC forwards, hanging a guy out high and hitting him for that pseudo breakaway pass. They've made a couple of those plays today. PAC's going to have to be urgent on this play with the goalie pulled. They're going to have to take advantage of that extra player on the ice. Face-off's going to be to the right-hand side of Redhead. Again, 2:19 remaining in the period. PAC has decided on their 6 players that they're going to hope are going to be able to put that puck in the net. Face-off going to be taken by Skalicki. KC wins that face-off. PAC can't quite get to that puck. Good pinch by Alexis. He's looking for a play. He's hooked. No call. And KC's able to get it all the way down into PAC territory, killing off some precious minutes for them. McNaughton over to Alexis. Alexis up to McLeod. McLeod puts it deep into... He doesn't put it deep. He turns it over at the blue line. Everett's there to help him out, and McNaughton's going to now bring it into KC territory. He turns it over at the ring-out line. Back up into neutral zone. Cruz has got it. Cruz over to Everett. Everett out to the middle. McLeod now has got it in the corner. Over to Everett. Everett tries to center it out front. Can't get it there. McNaughton turns it over. Good block by Alexis. That's going to be offside. PAC's got a tag up. Minute 16 remaining in the third period. KC's just going to put it down deep into PAC territory. McNaughton's got it now behind the net. Cruz turns it over, but McNaughton finds it. McNaughton under a whole bunch of pressure. Nobody open. Skalicki now is going to try. Everett gets it up to center. Alexis turns it over. He loses a puck. It's back deep into the corner. 47 seconds remaining. McLeod battling behind the net. KC gets it. They're going to put it up the side wall. Everett can't get there in time. They're going to put it all the way down into PAC territory. 35 seconds left. McNaughton turns it over in his own zone. Out front, and KC is going to put it in the net for a 3-1 lead. We cannot turn that puck over that many times and expect to score and prevent the other team from scoring. Unfortunately, it's a 3-1 lead now for KC. It might be all over but the crying with 29 seconds left and a 3-1 lead for the KC Spurs. They're excited about that goal, as they should be. That's going to put them 1 point behind PAC in the standings for fourth place. And depending what happens with the St. Albert Royals and CAC game today, this could put PAC down farther in the standings than they want to be at this point in the season. Battle at the center ice area. KC is going to get it into PAC territory. Kennedy is going to make a move around the side. Hogman gets it, turns it over again at the blue line. KC is just going to eat that puck, regroup in their own zone. Richter takes a hard hit. KC is just going to keep control of that puck, dump it out to center ice, and with that, the game is going to end. 3-1 win. 30-24 are the shots. Deserving KC squad celebrates the Friday night win. And we'll be back at you on Sunday for the next game where your PAC Saints take on the St. Albert Royals.